Sorry, I have no idea what happened. Yeah, all of a sudden, the PC just decided to stop working. Just everything just stopped. Back for 2 minutes. Hi, Para. Thank you so much for dropping by again. Oh yeah, PC just decided, the computer just decided to just stop working, like right now. I don't know why. We are back. Welcome back. Thank you so much for the welcome back. What did I miss? Computer crashed. That's what you missed, Pura. Like, computer just decided to die. That's it. Like, we got that. From my understanding, there was. I actually passed by like this one thread talking about like people. A Vtuber was asking everybody. They were like, "Is anybody else experiencing like strange crashes with like their graphic card or something?" Because I've seen like 2 crashes so far, and I'm like, I don't think we experienced a crash like that. Like, at least nothing that says anything about like graphic card or anything. Like most of the extreme crashes has been because of something in the PC. I don't know what. However, like there was like during that thread, a lot of people were saying that an update on like Microsoft, like something Microsoft updated started causing all sorts of issues with Microsoft users, and that started causing like graphic card issues where the graphics card would stop working, computers would crash, etc., etc. Well, my PC, like, it just stopped for a minute, and then it, like, the screen turned back on, but everything was kind of shut down. And not only that, but like the brightness was like all the way up, like default setting. I'm like, I can't continue streaming like this, okay? Like, 1, my eyes really hurt, and 2, I'm pretty sure it's probably just gonna crash again. Let's see, computer crashes in the army normal. A lot are using Windows 7, and they wonder why I'm trying to monitorize the army. You're spitballing. I mostly only know mechanical issues. I've heard about this. And basically, this is kind of what I'm assuming it's what they're talking about because of this. Like when the computer like shut down, it gave, or at least turned back on, it gave me this message saying there was an error with the encoder. I'm like, maybe this is what everybody's talking about. Like it like they said that the latest Microsoft update just messed everything up, and now a lot of people are like really upset because of course, like how many people are using Windows? A lot of people, and it's been causing a lot of people to like switch to Linux because Linux doesn't have nearly as many problems as Windows or Apple. The only thing I know about Linux is that you have to do it manually, and if I remember correctly, I think people said that if you have a Windows computer, it can be in Linux, but you can't make Linux into anything else. I don't understand it, but that was basically my understanding of it. How does that work? I have no idea. I'm not tech savvy in that way. Like, I just know what was repeated to me. I think one of my brother's girlfriends actually told me about this. Like, she mentioned it like that, and I'm like, I don't understand, but I'll trust you because you sound very confident when you say that. Oh yeah, where were we? I was talking about something. I don't remember what it was. Let me think. Oh, that's right. I was talking about the instance when we were over in when we were doing like the power sports. There was an orientation, and like right when I was getting to the good part, I was basically describing like the outfit of like this one girl that was participating in the orientation. So me and my brother, we were both wearing like really long sleeve, long pants. I had a bandana around my scarf, like around my neck, kind of like the one that you see right here. And I had that around my neck, and I also had like a hat that my sister had. Like, she gave me her hat. It didn't really come in handy because they basically said, here's a helmet, you have to wear it. I'm like, okay. So there you go. I was basically fully clothed. And what we went through like the whole orientation. We went from one vehicle into the other. Oh my goodness. You have any idea how crazy it was to drive a Polaris Razor Pro R? It was crazy. It was crazy because I felt like I was really tall. I felt really big. And it was kind of scary because like this vehicle is supposed to like be able to traverse all sorts of like terrain. And while I was driving it, I felt like there was nothing this vehicle could get over. And that scared me because I'm like, what if I start driving like crazy? And guess what? Some of the people in that orientation actually were driving crazy. Like when somebody jumped into the Pro R, they actually started driving as if they were drag racing. And it scared me because like sometimes I would like whoever was last, like in the run, they were basically like roadblocking all of them. It was wild, and I was like, I actually was that for a while, and I just see like the person in the Pro R just running right up to me, and I genuinely felt like they were gonna crash into me. I'm like, there was actually one moment I actually started screaming and crying. I'm like, ah! Oh my god. Like, I actually had somebody like riding with me, and they're like, calm down, they're not gonna hit you. I'm like, yes they are! Yes they are! Well, when it was my turn to get on it, I felt like I was genuinely scared because I thought that I would actually like run people over. I'm like, oh my god. Like, I'm so scared of this vehicle. And basically, here's like the other problem. Once I got off that vehicle, everything felt so tiny and so scary. It was like moving from like a house and then going into like being shut into like a closet, you know? Like that's how it felt like switching vehicles. And I'm like, this is suffocating. Like, why does every obstacle look so big now? Ida is richer, dastardly confirmed. She could bring her tug with her. Oh my god, like I don't even understand the reference. But yeah, it was wild. It was wild. Anyways, after that whole event, after I was completely traumatized, because I became even more traumatized because I'm like, I'm done for the day. I think I'm done driving vehicles. I'm just gonna ride with somebody else. I rode with another person, and what I thought would be a very peaceful and relaxing like event, it was not. Wacky races reference. Ah, okay, okay. Well, yeah. The next couple of hours, the next couple of minutes, or whatever, however long, I was like basically subjected to all sorts of chaos because the person I was riding with drove like a maniac. They were driving so fast, and when they were like going through like little ditches and everything, like, by the way, like when you're in a small vehicle, those ditches look like canyons. Like in close up, and it scared me. I'm like, oh my god, we're going to sink into the hole, and they're like, we're fine. I'm like, no. I'm like closing my eyes. I'm like, no, I can't do this. It was like being a part of like the craziest like roller coaster ride ever, and I'm like, no, I can't do this. It's too scary. And like after a while, like we finished through like all the vehicles. Everybody like had a chance to ride all the vehicles. And when we went back to like the orientation site, it was funny. All these people that were dressed very lightly were all burnt. Every single one. Like there was like two guys that were loosely dressed. They did not have like they didn't have like a hat. They didn't have like anything to shield them. They didn't wear sunscreen. They were wearing short sleeve shirts, shorts, etc. And by the time we came back, they were red. And the one girl that everybody was looking at, she was red. Like she was completely pink, by the way. Like compared to everybody else, she got burnt the worst. And everybody's like, wow, okay, I should have worn a long sleeve shirt like you guys did. And we were like, that's what happens when you're not ready. Like we've lived in the desert for all our lives, and we kind of already know like what happens whenever you're like in the desert, like in the sun for so long with like no coverage. Not only that, but our skin is like super pale. Do you have her only part? Oh my god. But yeah, it was like that. It was like that. Like she was completely charred. Everybody was burnt. And it was funny because like it was funnier because when after the whole thing went down, we told everybody else that was going to do their own like orientation themselves. Like everybody in every team were going to the orientation in order to participate in it. We told all of them wear sunscreen or wear long sleeves, etc., etc. Nobody did that. Nobody did that. Instead, they all came back and they were all sunburnt. Thank you so much for the hip pats. Every one of them were sunburnt. Their faces were burnt. Their arms burnt. Their legs, I couldn't tell because they were wearing pants at the time. But supposedly they were burnt. We're like, we told you to be prepared, and they didn't take the warning. It's like, that's what happens when you're not ready. So yeah, very funny. Like we just watched all these people just get burnt, and it's still funny because even when we weren't, even though we were wearing helmets, I was still getting burnt in the face. Like it was that hot. It was that hot where like the sun was still burning me through like the protection of the helmet. It also burnt my brother's face too. But the rest of our body, perfectly fine. We did get like really dirty. Like driving in those side-by-sides was wild. Like all that dust. If you didn't have a helmet on, you were basically getting pelted by so much dust, dirt, and rocks. Sounds like my mom whenever we go to the pool. I always help her peel off the skin. At least that's nice of you. Like we used to do that like back when we were younger. when we were younger, we would we would never learn. We always went to the pool or went swimming, and we never wore sunblock when we were younger. And all of us always had like a case of sunburn. Like my mom was pretty much the only person that didn't, and my dad. Mainly because she always wore sunblock. My dad, like she always made my dad wear sunblock, and then everybody else, like we would already be in the pool just messing around by then. And then when we came back, we were burnt. I am lucky I grew 7 shades darker. Like unfortunately for us, like my brother and I are the whitest children in my family. Well, actually, no. I guess our cousins are also very white, also very pale as well. Like their mom was also a very pale woman. Like, but out of all of our siblings, we are the whitest. Like my mom has very pale skin, and then everybody else has like middling to slightly darker shade of skin. Like it's not even that noticeable, but like it's not us. Like people were comparing me and my brother's like skin as like sheets of paper. Like anything that wasn't like visible to the sun, like my forearms, my shins, my face, they were like kind of the similar shade of skin as my siblings, except for one of my sisters. She actually had like slightly like a crest bronze kind of color. Anyways, aside from her, everybody else had like similar skin. Only me and my brother had like extremely white skin underneath our shirts. Like anything that was never exposed to the sunlight was basically extremely white. Like we weren't like ginger white, but like we were still really white. Like we're the only ones that had that. Everybody else always made fun of us for having like that kind of skin color. But at least my skin was very fair for a very long time. And then I think my other older sisters also had like fairly pale skin, but they actually went outside a lot, so their skins became like a little bit more like darkened because of that. But yeah, there you go. That's a little bit of the Astor family. Yep, if anybody was curious. Like that's, I see, so not only you are comedically short, but burn easily. I am not comedically short. You take that back. Like, I am not comedically short, okay? Like, it's just the people I know are just comedically tall. Like, there's just some really tall people out there. Like, really tall. Like, it's not my fault that compared to everybody else, I basically look like a lost child. Like, it's actually really funny because, like, my brothers, they're actually taller than my dad now. Like, they're actually taller than my dad when they were in high school. Like, especially my older brother, we actually gave him a nickname. We called him Jirafa. Basically, it's Spanish for giraffe. Sorry, I know, should Rust lives matter. Wait, what? Should Rust lives matter? Wait, what? Are you elbow, not shoulder. Ah, okay. Elbow rusts. Oh my god, really? hobo Rust Lives Matter. Oh my god. Like, I wasn't that short, okay? That does remind me, like my brother actually looked up to this one kid, like, back in grade school, because he was, like, super tall. And I think he was only in middle school? That guy was, like, way taller. I think he was taller than my brother was, like, during that age. Yeah, it was basically, like, my brother's already very tall, but, like, this guy was, like, a mountain. Like, in like, middle school. I'm like, wow, he is really tall. He's like, I want to be as tall as him. I'm like, sure, go for it. He never did. Which he never did. He never stopped trying, though. But yeah, this kid was really tall. He's like, during the time, he was like 2 of me. Yep. Like, what grade were we in during that time? I think we were like 3rd grade, I want to say. And this guy was like 5th or 6th grade, I don't remember. But he was somewhere around there. And he was like 2 of me. Like, that's how tall he was. It was actually kind of crazy. He was the tallest kid anywhere. Like, we never actually saw him afterwards, but like, he was super tall. Wait, is it possible to grow taller or just work out and drink milk? like my brother just didn't work out, and he didn't have a problem drinking milk because he always ate like the Cocoa Puffs. Like, maybe that's one of the reasons why. Well, actually, no, now that I think about it, I did eat cereal a lot. Like, especially during grade school. Yeah, I drank my milk. And I did not grow that much taller. How dare you insinuate that I don't drink milk? Like, and as for workout, I'll have you know that I exercise a lot. Back in grade school, okay? Like, do you have any idea how many Rocky games I played? How I beat the one guy in Little Mac Punch Out? Like, there you go. We have to go through montages in order to make him that strong. I trained Uma Musume's. Like, do you have any idea how many Pokemon I trained during that time? Like, we were training non-stop, okay? That was a workout in and of itself. Like, the amount of time, concentration, and strength it required in order to achieve those goals. Like, we made it to level 100, okay? Like, if that's not true strength, I don't know what is. I mean, I grew 6 feet and I just rode a bike and played golf. It was pretty simple. You actually played golf? Wow. Like, around here, playing golf was like a luxury. Not only that, but we never found any entrance in playing golf, except for Mario 64 Golf. Like, that was one of our favorite games growing up, playing Mario Golf on the Nintendo 64. Wait, was it the 64? Yeah, it was the 64. I'm pretty sure it was the 64. Yeah. And then I think the only other game we really played was either Smash Brothers or Bomberman 64. In high school, yes, I got in that free golf set, and Florida has a lot of golf courses. Wow. It always surprises me, like, all the sorts of things that happen, like, around the world that are very common. I remember meeting this one Hawaiian girl, like, long time ago, and she was basically telling me how, like, most of her school day was, like after school, her and basically everybody else in their high school would just go to the beach. Like, that was their childhood. They would always just be at the beach, and they were always surfing and just doing those kind of things, like, all the time, because like that was the hobby out there. Like, they probably had video games too, but like the majority of them, all they really did was like surf. And she basically said that she got into like basically that was her type. That was her type. She's like any guy that can surf, mm-mm, instant turn on. I'm like, I don't know. Like I was born in the desert. I don't understand that. Like I wouldn't understand that. Like, and not only that, but like whenever we went to like the pool, I didn't really think about other people during that time. Like I was just having fun in the water. Makes sense. Shark wrestling is a nice pastime. Like, could you imagine if there was actually a time? Like, I wonder how many times they would actually have to deal with sharks. Could you imagine? Could you imagine like it being like common enough occurrence where like the schools were always saying, "Oh yeah, we lost another one to the sharks." Yep. Well, little Timmy went too far into his like surf, and he didn't brace himself good enough on the surfboard, and then he slipped, fell into the shark-infested waters like a noob. And then, like, it like for like the news covering it, it's like we're here with the parents. We're here with the parents of little Timmy. Like, sir, ma'am, what do you have to say in light of your son passing? And they're like, that, like, hey, he should have been able to deal with that shark, okay? Like when I was his age, I was able to like wrestle a shark into submission. He was a little pansy. If he died to a shark bite, then that's his fault. That would be so funny. Thank you so much for the Headbats VT. They probably have an alarm warning system that people stay away. That is what we do in Florida for sharks. You couldn't do the same for alligators. Huh. Wait, you guys also have alligators out there? Oh yeah. Like I'm thinking of something else. What's the other place? Was it, I want to say it's either Massachusetts or Missouri. Don't they also have sharks? Also, thank you so much for the bird feed. Very much appreciate it. Like, I could have sworn there was like another state that also deals with sharks a lot, or alligators. Oh my god, that reminds me, like, has there ever been a case where a shark, like, fought an alligator in Florida? Like, that would be wild if you just happen to run across, like, a scene where there's just a shark fighting an alligator. Whichever one that is coastal, Arizona is landlocked, so probably not. Oh yeah, we don't have alligators here outside of like the zoo. Yes, probably. That would be wild. That would be so interesting just to observe. Just seeing them fight each other. Like a really big alligator fighting a really big shark. Has anybody, do you happen to know if anybody ever, like, approached a shark, like an alligator? Kind of like that one guy, what's his name again? That crocodile hunter or whatever? We have anaconda versus crocodiles? Wow. Oh. Steve Irwin? Was that him? I don't remember. Hold up. Let me see. Oh, it was. You know, for some reason, I thought you were referencing Steve Urkel. I don't know why. That's a game loss right there. I don't know why they're doing that. Like, you already won. That they're just BMing at that point. For shame. Ooh. I actually watched this one video on X where it was like a fox. It looked like a fox. It might have been like a young coyote, but basically it was like a little canine chasing after a roadrunner. I'm like, oh my god, that's like the most perfect setup. Like, I don't think I've ever seen like a wolf chasing after like a roadrunner before. Rip crocodile hunter, he died to a stingray hunt gone wrong. Oh, that's how he passed away. I heard he passed away some time ago. I just didn't know what it was or how he died. Like, wasn't that a while ago? I could have sworn it was. Like, if I could have sworn it was like pre-COVID, wasn't it? Hmm? Wait, what? What is this? They're playing Tyranitar. That's weird. I don't think I've ever seen anybody play Tyranitar before. Ugh. Yeah, I was not out of all the support they could have been playing. I was not expecting Larvitar. I'm just going to attack. Oh my goodness, he has both. He has Tyranitar. And he has Hydreigon. Okay. So basically he's going to use his Hydreigon in order to power up his in order to get 2 free energy, and then the Tyranitar takes the energy. I was young enough to watch Doug, the bounty hunter, and Billy the exterminator. Oh. Ow. Uh-oh. That's not good. Honestly, there were so many good options right there. What to do? I think we can't copycat. We're just gonna have to heal. Alright, let's retreat. And then we'll just attack. No items for you. Unfortunately, they got rid of my one Cyrus, so I can't force a switch anymore. Yeah, they can't afford to keep the Absol in anymore. Unfortunately, no Cyrus. That means I can't like automatically win anymore. Hello. Okay. Oh my goodness, this is so close. Like, he's just waiting for, like, a rare candy. Yeah, he's just waiting for a rare candy at this point. Alright, he got a dino instead. So what's he gonna do? Thinking of a gotcha, I want to tolerate from spouse. What exactly is a loop-boo-boo? Like, I hear the word so often, I just don't, I actually don't know what a loop-boo-boo is. Hold up. Like, maybe I've seen a loop-boo-boo, but I don't actually know what a loop-boo-boo is. These, oh my goodness, they're like kind of odd teddy bears. Hooray, let's go. Alright, go, copycat. Hopefully we can get a heal. Oh, we got the heal. Seal for the win. Oh well, that's basically all we really needed. Go ahead to right here. We will retreat. I don't want, like, I just don't want the small chance that maybe they have like the rare candy or they have a heal. It might be game over. Let's go. We win. Oh my goodness, that was so close. Like, they were not, they had the rare candy, like, bad RNG this time. Feeding Sora his favorite treat. There we go. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh my goodness, we've been live how long? Like 2 hours? We haven't even gone. We basically haven't really progressed at all. Like, it's not my fault. The game just hates me. Like, maybe it hates Absol, I don't know. But yeah, we just been getting like really bad R&D tonight. Oh, that's right. I was also talking about like the stories that we were writing like a long time ago. Like long time ago, I actually wrote like this one story because of like Tokyo Teddy Bear. Do you guys happen to know what that song is like? Like I used the method my brother was talking about, like making an anime opening out of like the music. Like using my own like visuals, like storyline and everything. Actually, I think I still have like the rough drafts for the story. But yeah, like in the story, it was like I made it like sci-fi adventure, action adventure, and like the story revolved around this really shy, introverted girl who had like split personality issues. Like when she was younger, like she was discovered by the police. No, but it sounds like a Young Turret song. Is there something you want to tell us? What do you think it's a Young Turret song? Like it's not even close to that. But funnily enough, like it does kind of like relate to like, here's the funny thing, before I actually knew what the song lyrics were actually like, like the story I came up with actually aligns with the song like so perfectly. It's actually kind of scary. I'm like, wow, like that's exactly what I was thinking of. Like it made sense on like a sort of a spiritual level. But yeah, but yeah, in the story, the character had like early in the story, the character was found in like in her home, and like surrounding her with like her parents were murdered, like in the same room that she was in, and the cops found her. The cops found her in the middle of the whole massacre, and apparently along with her parents being murdered, the a serial killer was also found on the scene, also murdered. Like with nobody around to testify or anything, police kind of just closed that as an unsolved case. You know, and so like the main character gets put into the foster care, where like throughout her entire youthful life, she was basically like ostracized by all the children, and even feared by the children. And it was mainly because she's actually had several episodes where she lost memory of what happens. And every single time she like regains consciousness, like she would notice that like things would be like kind of destroyed, children hurt. Like the foster caretaker was also like absolutely mortified. But like overall, the main character is supposed to be like a very sweet character, very shy but very sweet, and the story kind of leads off to like she eventually like goes into like the space station. Like this takes place in like a solar system, like a completely different solar system from ours, where you can travel like in the story you can travel between like the solar system, between like planet to planet to planet, with the space station being kind of like the connecting conduit between like all the planets. So once she graduated from high school, she basically gets a job in the space station as a mercenary. And it's really funny because like in the job interview, like this was the job interviews scene. Like our main character walks into the office, into like this one office. It was like an office, what is it called? An office interview, like section place. It basically the employer rented out like this one room for the interview. And so the interview basically went like this. Like the guy says, like, okay, what is your current job experience? And she's like, I have none. And he's like, do you have any useful skills? She's like, I've actually studied medicine, and I'm really good at like taking directions and everything. And the guy's like, well, we don't need a doctor. Anything else you can you know? She's like, I don't know. And he's like, the guy's like, oh my god, who is this girl? Why is she so useless? And he's like, he just like kind of like thinks to himself. He's like, like we're so short staffed, and this girl doesn't seem like she'll be useful. And he's like, you know what? He's like, he stands up and he like pulls out a chair and he tells her, sit down. She's like, okay. And she goes over, she sits down, and he's like, you know what? Congratulations, you're hired. She's like, what? Like, when was the test? And like after the job interview scene, like after she like takes the job, to the office, she she meets the other members of the mercenary gang, where people start asking her like, who are you, what skills do you have, do you have any combat experience or anything? And she's like, no, I don't know, I'm just a doctor. And everybody like looks over to like the boss, and they're like, and one of the characters was like, you didn't do the stupid chair test, did you? And she's like, what a chair test? What's the chair test? And the guy's like, that is a very valid and an important test, okay? I just need to know that unlike all of you, she can actually follow directions. And she's like, wait, that's the point of the chair test? Just to see if I'll actually listen? And everybody starts like, you don't have to listen to this guy. Just do whatever we tell you. He's like, I'm the boss. She's supposed to do what I tell her. But yeah, that was like sort of the gist of like the story. And during like in the story, during like her first mission, she actually stumbles like she's basically hired to help bodyguard this one like extremely rich person, and the rich person decides to like make a move on her. He's like you are very pretty. Like I want, like how about you quit your job and you work for me? She sounds like a perfect fit for Face Connect. And like at that point, like the whole scene kind of cuts off. And like during that mission, her partner, one of the other members of the mercenary gang, was like away and like doing her own thing for the mission. And then all of a sudden she gets word that something happened over at the place where their client was. And so out of fear, she feared that like whoever was like targeting them had managed to like slip around her and like attack the office. It wasn't until later that she realized that the client was killed. The client was killed in the office. There was trace amounts of water just spilling out of the office where they were at. And like the last thing anybody like noticed was someone jumping out of the window, laughing like a maniac. And and so she follows the trail, hoping that she would find like the main character. And when she followed him, she found that like whoever it was returned back to like the gang group that they were assigned to protect the client from. Like when she arrived, she thought the person that killed the client was a member of the gang. However, when she arrived, there was all sorts of chaos going on within the hideout. Lots of people, gunfire, and everything. And amongst everything, there was one person that was just maniacally laughing. Like when she finally caught up to the person in question, she found the main character. Like, however, she wasn't acting like she normally was. Like she looked completely insane. Like completely covered in blood and everything. And that's kind of like the basic gist, where the main character has like moments of split personality where she's no longer in control, and she has an alter ego that's just insane. However, like they decide to like try to handle her by like trying to earn the trust of the alter ego, because like the alter ego is actually a skilled fighter, like very skilled. And not only that, but it was utilizing a prototype weapon that was stolen like years ago. The prototype weapon was referred to as the harpoon gauntlet. It's a weapon that utilizes it utilizes like these really thick gauntlets. Is this the story on DeviantArt? No, it's not. Like I never actually finished it. Like I started it, but I never actually finished or even really got that far into it. Like the furthest I got was like the first planet, basically. But yeah, after that, I'm like, I kind of want to rewrite a lot of the things, and I never got around to doing it. I just got like super busy, I got super busy like writing other stories. So yeah, it was like listening to the song Tokyo Teddy Bear like just brought back so much like nostalgia. I'm like, wow, I remember like everything I thought of for the story. Like I kind of want to go back and like rewrite it and just start like posting it back on like DeviantArt and everything. Like it's also one of the things I've wanted to do like on some of these streams where I just do a writing stream. I actually did do some writing streams like way back, like when we first started streaming. I used to do it like every Saturday where I would like write a chapter. A similar story or manual is my school life pretending to be a worthless person. Like it sounds familiar, but the character wasn't pretending. She just has a different personality. But yeah, it does kind of sound like it. Like I did have one moment where like the character has like extreme anxiety, where she was actually like so scared of being rejected because like when she got the job, it was like a do or die kind of situation of getting the job, because like the orphanage basically told her that the moment she graduates from high school, she had to find a job and move out of the orphanage. Like she had to, she didn't have a choice. So she was kind of like desperately like trying to find like some sort of employment. And then like when like in the story, like the foster care basically had like a moment for every child that like found a new family or like moved out. Everybody would like celebrate them moving on with their lives and everything, except nobody showed up for her leaving the orphanage. And so she started feeling like her anxiety started building up even more, where it's like, maybe nobody wanted me, maybe nobody wants me. What if the company decides that like not to hire her, or they were like just teasing her or something like that. And so she started like second guessing whether or not she should take the shuttle to the space station in order to start her job and everything. And it was at that moment she lost consciousness, and when she woke up, she found herself like in the shuttle, just sitting next to this one really chatty woman, just talking about like how her boyfriend was like the worst person. And she's like, oh my god, do you agree with this? And like when she's greeted by her, she's like, she's just frozen still. She's like, who is this person? Why is she talking to me? And so, and like once she kind of like gains her bearings, she's like, how did I get on this ship? Like, what is this the space station? Like, what happened? Isn't this like a couple hour long like flight? So there were several moments of that happening in the story. At an edge. So yeah, that's what I was having fun with, like momentary lapses. And the thing was, like in the story, like she was like in the story, her split personalities are actually stemming from very powerful figures in her life. So like the first Yogi, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome in Raiders. How are you doing? Oh my goodness, why is that so much louder? How's it going? How's your stream? What were you guys doing? Were you guys also doing Pokemon? Oh yeah, you were. How was your stream? Did you guys have fun? Also, I realized this is a lot louder than I was expecting. I am sad. Oh no! Hi, sad. How are you doing? What happened? Did something happen? Yeah, I'll be honest. I'm a little sad myself. To be honest, I was actually I played like a couple of games and I did not go very far. I actually deranked, and I had to rank back up. So yeah, it's been a night. But yeah, anybody make sure to check out. Oh, Annie, I just barely caught you. That surprised me. Audio jump scare. Oh my goodness. I see you. Subaru Freeman. Freeman, I just barely caught you. Like, you're not showing up on my YouTube chat again. Like, I barely noticed you because of OBS. That's how I noticed you. Like, I have to zoom all the way in. I lost 10 games in a row after being so close to reaching Master Ball. Oh my god, I've actually had those moments as well, where I would get close to like ranking up, and then all of a sudden, like, the game decides, no, you're not ranking up. I'm like, oh. Like, I actually had like 4 or 5 games lost because of really bad RNG. And I'm still getting pretty bad RNG even right now. Like, very, very bad. But luckily I was able to only minimize it to like about 4 straight losses. And I think I lost one just now, and then I just barely won another game. I also had a moment where my computer crashed. I wish YouTube fixed this problem. Also, hello everyone. Hi, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I just barely noticed you. I'm like, wait, there's somebody there. I see a YouTube comment. So I understood the hint telling me stop playing rank for today. No. Like, to be honest, I would take that as a hint as well. Like, don't do ranked anymore. Do like event or play against viewers. Like, it's usually a lot more fun. Isn't that right, chapters? Isn't playing with your viewers a lot more fun than playing ranked? I would like to think so. Her computer didn't crash. She F4 when she was losing the duel. I was talking though. I was just chatting. Like, I was not even in a game. I was just chatting. Instead of that, let's go ahead do that. I'm just gonna copycat one more cards. I spent time testing the new... Oh my goodness. Instant win. I think as soon as I activated copycat, they basically just said, no. I haven't done ranked since 2nd season. Oh, the first set, I easily break under pressure. The only thing you would need to do for ranked is simply play. Just play one game, and then there you go. You get hourglasses. It's free hourglasses. That's the important thing. Sergey, don't listen to her. She lies as easily as she breathes. Why does everybody think I'm a liar? Yeah, I spent testing the new Mega Manichan EX in various different variations. Oh, what kind of variations did you come up with? I was honestly like, I can't really think of too many different alternatives of like trying to use it. Like, I think the only way you can possibly use it is if you use it in like a normal style deck with like alternating fighting and psychic energy. Like maybe with the Meowth engine, question mark? It would be funny if we used it with like Aegislash. By the way, I actually got another Aegislash. Like I got another Aegislash through the what do you call it? Through the Wonder Pick. I got a second Aegislash. And it's the correct one too. I got the one with the special ability. So now my Mega Mawile deck is actually complete. Like, I'm actually really happy about that. I'm like testing it and it didn't work. Like, I think I won maybe like 2 games and then every other game, the opponent just completely stabled me. Like, no! Every single time the Cyrus comes in, like the Sabrina, the Cyrus, all of them always went out of their way to ruin the situation. One with babies and mixed energy, and one with then one energy with Giratina EX and Dawn. You know, that actually makes a lot of sense. So far, I saw the Mega Medicham with Giratina looks viable, but I worry that it kind of lets your Giratina vulnerable. And that makes a lot of sense, but I think it also makes sense using it as well. Damn it. For a second, I actually thought my computer crashed again. It's because I have OBS like open in order to be able to see, Freeman's comments. Okay. Let's go ahead do that. I'll put on you. And should we use Copycat? I think we should get three additional cards. No! We have everything but the rare candy. That would have been so perfect if we managed to get a rare candy on top of that. Like, instead of like one high dragon, maybe like a rare candy. We still have 10 cards, okay? That's half our deck gone. We can still do this. We can do this. I believe. Oh, I just realized. Wait, this is Giratina, Annie? And the open with Drudigan? Interesting. I suppose I might as well attack. My followers have been very supportive regarding the ranked situation since the incident, despite my feeling that I'm grateful. Oh, what happened with that? Wait, are you talking about like the losses? Slow setup since you need to skip a turn to generate a psychic energy on Giratina, and the next turn use Dawn to transfer the... Oh, yeah, that's right. It kind of makes sense. You have to get lucky with all of these things. There it is. We got the rare candy. Go! Shoot it, gun! My Drudigan managed to be useful for once, unlike inside the main game series. Like, he is useful, he's just not useful all the time. And wasn't he used like a lot competitively in the main series? Oh wow. I think we need to keep Absol away from the battlefield as much as possible. Like that's all we can really do. Like the Lugia can attack once, but once it has, like if he switches out, there's not a whole lot he can really do. I think he just realized that that's kind of just game over. Yep. Seeing you, Alice Checkermate. Good game, good game. I think he was kind of betting on a Ho-Oh. Like an early Ho-Oh probably would have made a big difference. Bum. Asael. Bum bum. Oh, you guys want to hear something funny? You guys want to hear something funny? So one of the biggest issues that we've had when we first started writing stories, one of the biggest issues we had was finding someone to critique the story. Like we couldn't really do it ourselves because we both had the same level of reading and writing. So it's like we both kind of helped in the writing process. So it was like we couldn't really do too much with each other. So we tried to reach out to other people, see if there was somebody out there that could critique, edit, or make any sort of suggestions on improving the story. Nobody was available. We couldn't find a single person. However, with the rise of ChatGPT, we actually started. We actually put the story chapter 1 into ChatGPT and basically told it to critique the story. What do you think? What are some changes, edits, or grammatical errors that you see? And it was and so we put in restart in the next world first. And you know what ChatGPT said? ChatGPT said that the story was very poor. It was very poor. It was 5 out of 10. It was so funny. Oh my god. It was especially funny because the story was basically supposed to be kind of like a shitpost sort of thing. It wasn't supposed to take itself very seriously. Let me see. One of them suggested some decks to me when I started playing ranked yesterday, and I did great until almost reaching the Master Ball threshold. But today, that's unfortunate. Yeah, the rank can be very cruel like that. I actually was expecting the same thing last season, but we actually managed to make it all the way to Master Ball with minimal effort towards the end. Everybody either bricked or we just had our opponents just saw what we were playing and then they just instantly surrendered. So a lot of luck. Today, we're actually having really intense duels. Unless it's all I'm missing is literally either a high dragon or a rare candy. And it's always at the bottom of the deck. Always at the bottom of the deck. I was also having that problem with Mega Gardevoir. Every single time. AI cat rates the sarcasm and meme about it. Yeah, it was still really funny. It's oh, this is supposed to be a dark fantasy or something like that. It's its tone and thing is altered because of some of the stuff here and there. And we're out of curiosity, we're let's see what kind of suggestions. Let's see what kind of suggestions it makes for changing the story. And it was funny, rewrite the story with grammar or blah blah blah. What was really funny about it was it basically deleted half of the story. Like, it's more streamlined, it's easier to read, easier to follow. And we're like, you basically ruined a lot of puts. You basically deleted a lot of the story. And so it was funny. So after it did get some really good suggestions though. The execution of like what it was aimed for was terrible though. Just run 2 copycats and 2 Ionas. No, we can't do that. It'll brick just as hard. Like I've actually tried that. Or if anything, there's just not enough like room in the deck in order to do that. No, Wilhelm. But yeah, so like it gives like fairly decent advice, but like when it comes to like editing, like for me, like we're like, no, we have to do it ourselves. like the ChatGPT just doesn't know how to write stories. It might be able to like make some educated suggestions and like suggestions on how to like improve or anything. But when it comes to straight up writing, it can't do that at all. You can't trust it for that. So, out of curiosity, I decided to put my story in it. I decided to put in, on the first dungeon's final boss. I put in the first 2 chapters, mainly because I put in chapter 1, and then I'm like, oh wait, I forgot about the prologue. And then I put in the prologue afterwards, and immediately it was like, thank you. With the prologue added with the chapter 1, this story is actually fantastic. like 9 out of 10. Like this, it gives like a really good like twist to like the isekai genre, like with a dark atmosphere and everything. It's like, and then it's like you can like, the only problem is that it has a lot of like, it's really long, and it's like you can't expect your readers to like to have long like attention spans or anything, like a lot of useless dialogue. And I'm like, you know what, let's see what it will do. It's like, okay, I'm going to edit the story. It basically cut off so much of the story, and it was even worse than before. It's like the story is now streamlined and easier to follow. I'm like, I am lost in the first section. like in the story, the first thing that happens is that the isekai characters show up to the world, and they basically cut out so much of the main dialogue between them that it makes no coherent sense. And then, like, all of a sudden, they're at a bar. Like, they mention some things, and then they're told to go to they go out to the field to practice with their weapons. And then next day, they're with the army going to the first dungeon, and it's like, why are they with the army? Like, you missed such an important key information that went with the story. It's like, how is this better? Like, there's plows now. You skipped an entire section where it explains why they're with the party, why they're with the army, why are they even going to the first dungeon? What? Like, there's a first dungeon? They skipped all of that information, and it's so funny. YouTube Shorts, story narrative type storytelling. At least with YouTube Shorts, it's kind of like whatever. Because all it's doing is just summarizing something that's already like written. Like with the storytelling, it tries to like basically shorten things up into like YouTube Shorts basically, and it does a horrible job. Like I think the only reason why it does that is because in our stories are usually between like 2,000 to 3,000 words long, and funnily enough, even though ChatGPT rated Restart in the Next World as a 5 out of 10, it is still like the most read story on our DeviantArt. Like just a regular low quality shitpost story, and it's the most read story on our DeviantArt. Hold up, hold up. How many times has it been read? I feel a bit offended that the AI is implying that we have short attention span. Like I think it's TikTok brain. That's what I think it is. It's TikTok brain. It believes that we have short attention span because everybody just watches TikTok. Like, let me see. I can actually see what here. Let's see. There it is. All right. I can do that. There you go. Oh wow. Our manga has been getting a lot of attention. Oh my goodness. You guys want to see like what is the most viewed piece of article we have on the site on DeviantArt? You guys wanna see what is the most viewed DeviantArt that we have on DeviantArt? I think you guys will like this. Like while Restart is like the most viewed story, this is the most viewed like piece thing on our DeviantArt. Let's see. Are you guys ready? Like, this is the most viewed piece in all of our DeviantArt. I like how I'm on PTO and still receiving phone calls. Oh my god, that must be horrible. Oh yeah, this is the most viewed piece on our DeviantArt. Like, how many views does it have? Let me see. Yeah, it's 13,000 views. Gee, I wonder why. Like 13,000 views on this piece. Isn't it amazing? Hold up, is that actually like the most viewed thing? Hold up. Stats. Let's see. I don't see why she is not hot. Look, please, Lord of Bridgefords. Oh my goodness. I actually can't tell what is the most viewed thing. Let's see, that was like 1,300 views. Wow, we had 500 deviations. Isn't that wild? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I can't really tell what is the most new thing. Like, I would have to, like, go through each and every one of them, like, one by one in order to tell. But yeah, it's still really funny. Like, from what I've observed, like, that one piece was, like, the most observed, was the most observed piece in our entire webinar. It's also really funny because there's like whenever we like interact with anything on DeviantArt, like literally anything, like the artists that we interact with in like an art piece, they will always go onto like into our DeviantArt and they will like immediately like the last 3 things that we post. And then they'll be like, hi, I see that you're doing XYZ. Would you like a commission or would you like to check out our adoptables? And I'm like, well, so much for that. Like we don't ever get anything more meaningful than that. It's kind of like the X equivalent of like artists going to VTubers and being like, hey, I can offer you a commission, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, it's kind of annoying to be honest. But bum 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 bum. Oh right, let's see. How many more wins can we get? Probably not that much. A mí me pasó eso ahí unas semanas. Like that happens to me some weeks. Wait, don't be too harsh on them. We don't want the starving ones growing a funny mustache. Read. Sorry, I need to translate. I was like trying to translate it on my own. At least they were asking respectfully on it, commission. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Now, like I Sergey, the only reason why it confused me was because I'm like, what did I say again? Like I actually forgot what I said, and it makes sense now that I like now that I remember. Like remember, guys, I forget things almost immediately upon saying them. Like actual bird brain logic right here. I'm like, wait, what did I say again? Like, I was reading everybody's comments too. I'm like, wait, what is everybody talking about again? Like, I'm so confused. Everybody saying something like, what did I say again? Reads note. Like, and you're right. At least they are not putting on the funny mustache. And yes, I haven't gotten any artists at all because we haven't gotten any artists like coming by and like bothering us very recently. I think it's because they've seen that our models have been updated. Not only that, but we also have posts saying like we absolutely love our VTuber mothers and fathers. Like we wouldn't change them for the world. That is unfortunately unfortunate. It would be funny to do that. At that point, it is not bird brain, but airhead. But as we know her favorite snack now. No, I don't like airheads. They're so sour. I don't like them. Only you know who actually liked them? My older brother. My older brother was like a freak when it came to that stuff. I don't understand why. That's why I refer to it as like a freaky as like a freaky kind of like habit. I think we lost this game. I think it's better to. I think we just surrender here. Yeah, if we haven't gone High Dragon at this point, then it was basically impossible for us to like catch up. The same thing happened to me. Someone also approached me on my chat offering their commission services in a somewhat rude way. Oh my goodness, you guys want to know like the way that they approached us? Hold up, I need to pull up this. All right, let's see. Okay, let me pull this up. I need to check this because I don't remember whose model is currently loaded at the moment. Okay, it's my brother's. Let me see. Oh, I need. Here we go. I might as well put this one up. Oh, alright. Here you go. So, back when we were PNG, you guys want to see PNG? You want to see PNG, Aire? There she is. That is PNG Aire right there. And the only way to control her is literally move her around. Like, that's all she could do. All she does is shakey, shake, shake. Like, that's PNG me right there. And just so you guys know, same mother. Like, my VTuber mother, Maminar, she drew this. She drew this version of us, as well as our current version. Like, it's pretty amazing, isn't it? How she went from this to this. And honestly, I think it's amazing. But yeah, so back when I used to stream with this model, people, which is the real idea. Like back when I used to stream with this model, people would show up, VTuber, like artists would show up, and they would be like, wow, those are, like you're, like I can make a better model than that one. Like I can give you an affordable price. And I'm like, did you just say that my model sucks? Is that what you just said? I'll have you know that I absolutely love my VTuber mother. I love my model. I think she's amazing, okay? How dare you show up here, literally tell me that my model sucks, okay? How about you go out and you figure yourself out, okay? I would never commission someone that actually insults the artwork of somebody else so blatantly like that. And then they just left. Like the best way, I always say this, I'm like how cheap can you sell them? Because I will tell you this right now, my VTuber mother is a saint. She has put up with so much of my demands, like so many, like right here. Like look at this model right here. Like do you see like the arms right here? Like she was the one that was like thinking of like the cybernetic arms. And then I actually asked her, I'm like, is it possible in order to like change, to like have like the arms like glow, like do the whole glowing thing? And she's like, you know what? I'm gonna see what I can do. And so she actually went the extra mile in order to make the arms glow like that. I'm like, oh my God, that's amazing. Wait a second, your model is like, why is everybody so surprised? Can't you see my hair in the background? See? I'd also like to have a 2D model in the future, but I know it's not cheap. 2D models are actually very, very cheap indeed. So one of the things that, like, I will tell you this right now, as a VTuber, one of the best ways to combat, like, like these artists is don't insult them. You don't insult them. You glaze your artists. Like, you just glazed your artist. Like, I'll have you know, my artist is absolutely amazing. She has done so much artwork. Like, the amount of artwork that she has done for us is actually astonishing. Hold up, let me see. Do. Give me a second. Thank you. Like, I already showed you one piece of art. Let me show you a couple other ones that she has done. My VTuber mother. Here we go. Where is Thermos? So here you go. This is a piece from one of our story that she made. And you know what's really funny? She basically gave this the same treatment as my VTuber model. So I actually told her, I'm like, yeah, so we want a character that's kind of like we give her the description and everything, and she's like, oh, so you want a Lolita model, a Lolita character with giant booba. And she smiled, and she's like, smile. I'm like, that sounds about right. It was just the additional smile that just made me laugh. Like, yep, that sounds about right. And then she just cut. I swear, our VTuber mother absolutely loves like putting like working on booba. Like that's like her favorite thing, and it's really funny. She gets really excited when that happens. And quite frankly, as you can tell from like the model shift, like you get she gave me a massive booba buff. Like I'm like, okay, I literally did not ask for it. I swear I didn't. Oh, she just did it on her own. Like, I didn't ask. I'm like, here's the reference. There you go. What's his name to search it? Wait, which one? Are you talking about the, our VTuber mother? Bum. Here you go. If you're looking for our VTuber mother, those are our VTuber parents right there. Yep. Like the first one is Maminar. Like Maminar is our VTuber mother. So if you want to visit any of them, there you go. That's usually how we contact them. Like Maminar is the artist that did our model, and is currently doing like special artwork for me as well. And Grey Rose, he's the one that drew the manga. And Wiki Monkey is the one that did the rigging for my mod. Honestly, like the fact, like here's the thing about like the live 2D models. Like for live 2D models, for something like mine, it would probably cost most people like over $1,000 in order to like get the artwork and the rigging done. That's very close to how much we paid for both our models. For both of our models, mind you, both. Not just mine, not just his, but both of ours. From start to finish, actually, like right around that, like, hold up, I think it's like, how much did we spend? I think it was like, I want to say it was like around 700-ish. Locked in hearing short stack. Believes it doesn't elaborate profit. Yep, that's basically her. Hold up, let me show you another one. This one is another one that she drew. Oh, it's also like really massive. Like looks really good, huh? Bum. this is another one that she drew, and this one was for one of our other stories as well. Like it looks really pretty, doesn't it? Like honestly, we actually showed the dragon to be kind of like the like Cypher the Sky Dragon, but like golden form kind of like thing. I think we have like another one. Hold up. Which is another one that she did. She did that one too. No, I think this is the only other one that she did. Tenpai Genroku. Her work looks great. Yeah, it looks absolutely amazing. Why does that dragon girl have bedroom eyes? Like, bloops. Remember that one character we were talking about? Like, with the half like the bard? Kind of like personality? That was her. I love Cypher, the executive producer. Here you go. Here's the other one that she did. Yeah. This is in case you guys are curious, this is actually the cover art for our manga. Oh. There you go. The content. Oh, never mind. that's bot rights. But yeah, this is the cover art for our manga. And once again, it in case you missed it, again, like look at the female in the picture. Like she looks very, very. She has like the hourglass figure, and her chest sticks out a lot. Which in the story she's not nearly that stacked. Like I'll have you know, Mammon does not do any of the art for the manga. It's all Grey Rose that does all the art for the manga. So this is the only thing she had to cooperate, like work on for the story. But yeah, as you can see, like the character sticks out a lot. So yeah, as I said, she absolutely loves the female form. And that's why we love her too. Like, no matter what, she always does that. Do your artists not have a legion? Nope. Or at least I don't think. No, they don't, Mammon does not do, like, live 2D, like, at all. She's the textbook definition of a slaver build. But yeah, Mammon and Grey Rose do not have legions at all. Like they usually have Deepener, I think, Axe, and some other stuff. And then Grey Rose is actually a professional manga writer as well. He has his own story that he's been making. Like that's why here's the thing about Grey Rose. He's like the fastest artist I've ever seen. Why is emote vibrating so much? Like that's just how I had to speak. Like the way I speak is literally like that. Like this is basically how I spoke. This is basically that's like before like my live 2D was completed. This is what people saw. Like now you can see all my expressions and the way I move and jiggle about. Like, isn't that better, or would you just like me as like a bobblehead? Like, which one's better? Oh, you guys also want to know something funny about this model? Or at least this the PNG model. The PNG model also has a no hoodie form as well. And for like the 2 years before we finally got our live 2D models, nobody has ever saw it. Like, nobody knew about it. Nobody's ever seen it. And guess what? The only time anybody ever saw it was like during the live 2D, like reveal. That was the one and only time anybody ever saw Hoodless Glax and Aire. The only time. And it was the last time anybody ever saw it. Then I honestly, me and my brother can help but laugh. It was funny because we actually asked Mammon to do that, and then and we never used the vibrating the atmosphere to mimic human voice. Very cool skill, I might say. But yeah. That's basically the whole thing right there. But yeah, our VTuber parents, they don't have VGens at all. They don't do anything. They never did anything revolving around VTubers ever. Like this model, this is why I keep saying, like, this model is incredible for somebody who's never done a VTuber model ever. Like Mammon never did a VTuber model in her life. This, what you're seeing right here, and I guess my PNG model as well, these are the only two she's ever done. Period. Or at least as far as I'm aware. As far as I'm aware, these are the only VTubers that she's ever done. And it's actually very, when you think about it that way, it's actually very impressive, don't you think? Like the fact that she's never done like VTubing ever, and she evolved from PNG to live 2D with such a massive improvement, like a huge improvement. Like it was a 2-year gap, but like it's like such an incredible improvement, don't you think? 100% impressive. I know, right? Like even we were shocked. The fact that she did all that like within that spread of time, and not only that, she also had to learn how to make a ready to rig model like during the commission. Like she had to do it during the commission. She's like, oh, okay, let me do this. That's dedication. Yeah, she's absolutely wonderful. That's why we only have like a select number of artists that we usually like go to. Can't imagine the time they invested trying to learn and apply what they know into making the model. Kudos to them. Yeah, absolutely. Once again, if you guys ever want to hire Mammon for any sort of commission, like from what I've been told, her commission rates are actually ludicrously low. Like, they're actually really low. Like, did you know that for the two models, for mine and my brother's, she charged us like, I think it was, I think she charged us like $190 for both of ours. 190, ready to rig. Like we did, just so you know, we did tip her. Like, there's no way that this model was worth that much. So we tipped her like an extra, we tipped her extra for it, but like, oh my god, she, like, for both our models, like, you gotta admit that is actually kind of nuts. And then we actually had a chatter ask how much her rates are for like doing commissions, and she said that like her basic rate for like a standard art piece, I think for like half money is like $30 some odd, I think, and then like between like $30 to like $70 depending on complexity and whether you're doing like headshot to full body. And people were like, wait, what? That's actually really, really low. But, like, the quality that she gives, that's actually kind of crazy. So yeah, make sure if you guys have any sort of art, like anything that you want to like make with like really good top tier quality, as you can see with this model and with the artwork that we showed, like it's actually worth the money. And like I said, like there's very few artists that we actually like really trust for any sort of artwork. Like we've been on DeviantArt for like years, and we only know like a handful of artists, and we trust those artists like a lot. So we would usually ask them for the same for like commissions and everything, like very often. Like like Mammon, Grey Rose, and Benny Morrow are like the three main artists that we go to for like any sort of artwork. Just so you know, Benny Morrow was the artist who who designed two of the male characters from Users Connect. Like he designed Jace, and he designed Wait, try Xavier. There you go. Like, I'm sorry, it's been a minute since I remember had to remember his name. Like, he designed Xavier and Jace from Users Connect. Like, those were his designs. And like, this is the reason why we asked specifically Benny Morrow. Mammon really likes drawing female characters, while Grey Rose, his designs are very like straightforward, like very linear, and we wanted like somebody that we knew who knew how to draw male characters. Actually, let me see. Speaking of Benny Morrow, here. Oh, is it not here? Oh, it's not here. I think it's over here then. There it is. Here you go. So this piece of art was drawn by Grey Rose. However, all four of these characters were designed by Benny Morrow. Yeah, Grey Rose didn't design them. Benny Morrow designed them. So yeah, this is the reason why we asked Benny Morrow to design the male characters for our manga. Like, it's because he creates very fantastic designs. And he actually does draw like very handsome, very attractive male characters. Like, don't you guys agree? Like, aren't these characters like very appealing? Like, also, in case you were curious, all four of these characters are like kind of like the main villains in the story. Anywho, oh my god, I got so distracted. It's like I said, when like the best way to combat like any sort of artist is literally just glaze your artists. Like, that's what you gotta do. Like, the more you glaze your artist, the better it is. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. So yeah, that's basically kind of like the thing that we started doing. Like, whenever somebody like shows up, says, "Hey, your model sucks. How about I draw you a better model? Your setup also sucks too. I'll draw a better model." Like, okay, excuse me, rude. Okay, can you not? Gotta glaze your artists like they're a donut? Exactly. Like, you don't combat them by insulting them. You just glaze your artists. You're like not, they're like, you want to draw something better than they can? I guarantee you that you can't, not only can you not do the quality that they can, but you cannot make it for the prices that they do as well. Like, how much is your price? And they would say, oh, for that, blah, 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 this much. I'm like, nope, that is 2 times more than what they charge. Like, already you failed. Like, I'm sorry, you failed already. Get out of here. So yeah, that's actually what I started doing. Like, I'm pretty sure I was the one that did it first, and then my brother started doing it. Like as soon as they showed up, I'm like, oh, happy, no, like you can't, they do things that you never would. Let's go. You told me your overlay lacks charm. I can make you a better one. Yeah, like we've gotten that as well. Like, oh yeah, you wanna say that again? Um, I believe that we may have won. Let me use my ice pop. No! Oh wow. I'll give you this. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, that's one bird down, which actually hurts when I think about it. Like, not the birds. I actually forget how much damage does Shijui do again? I think it's like 100, isn't it? Yay! Like, that's karma right there, guys. Positive karma waves. That's what you have to do. You have to get the positive karma waves. 70, no normal one? Okay. The normal attack is 70, and then it's like 100 for... Isn't it like 100 for like the shot, or like the ones that are damaged? Oh, 80 and 100. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I also forgot to mention, like the emotes with the white background. The emotes with the white background were actually drawn by Mammoth as well. Oh, in case you guys were curious about how much she charged for them, they're like, she charges us like $8 for each one. I don't actually know how much people regularly charge game modes. I never actually asked anybody else. Like, literally, we only go to like the 2 artists, and that's about it. Regular does 70 damage, and the EX does 80 active. 2 colorless, snipe 100. If Pokemon has damage. Sounds about right. We need the Pokeball. Let's go. Let's see. So it does 20 damage. Boop. I think I'll end my turn like that. Wait, what? To trade in 4 for 4? I suppose that's not too bad if the hand isn't that good. Oh yeah, that was probably for the best. Ooh, alright. Let's go, rare candy! Oh, also love the fact that I have two alt arts for the high dragons. Is a brick fixer. Yeah. I imagine that's basically what he was using it for. I'll keep it like that just in case. Because I do want to look into his hand, see what he has. It was Will, guys. How much do you guys want to bet that despite Will being gone, they're still going to hit both they're still gonna hit both blips. Honestly, I prefer 2 regular Decidueye and one EX just because you can single snipe basic Pokemon that's 70 and below and use Pokeflute for the final set. That makes sense. Did I have a card? Oh my god. I almost did that. I go. There's no card in hand. I was about to trade like 2 cards for no cards. Oh my goodness, both misses. Double misses I was talking about at the time. Oh my goodness. Alright, go, Hydrate Gun. Alright, if Hydreigon goes down, that's perfectly fine. Like, they can't switch, they can't force a switch because our Mega Absol isn't damaged. Hooray! Perfect victory. Like, regardless of what happened, we can literally just bring out the other Hydreigon in order to go for game. So it was basically checkmate. Like, I kind of wish we had more games like that. Like, more games like that would be nice. Where we just have like a really good hand. And quite frankly, they also had like really good they also had a pretty decent start as well. GG indeed. GT, it's in the card game. You know what's really funny about like Bloop's like remarking about my hair? Like, I believe PT also made the same remark as well. Though, like, as soon as I took off my hoodie, people were like, wait a minute, you have long hair? And you know, you guys want to know something else that's really funny? Like, the PNG model also has long hair. Like, the PNG model, you absolutely can't see it. Like, you can kind of see it in my current model, but my PNG model, you absolutely can't see it. Like, that's what I think is really funny. It's like, oh my god, wait, you actually have long hair? When did that happen? It's always been a thing. Bum bum bum. In this situation, I think it would be better to just not put a Pokemon in the background. Yeah, let's just like we didn't get a dragon, so it doesn't really matter. The hoodie gave us the illusion of short hair supremacy. Like, which do you guys prefer? Do you guys prefer the long hair or do you guys prefer the short hair? This cover behind your clothes. Like, listen, I have to, otherwise you guys would be so distracted. Like, there's good reason, there's a method to the madness, okay? Also, I think we lost. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Yeah, I think we lost this one. Alright, they retreated, it's fine. Alright, let's see how lucky our candy is. No! Okay, we can't win. Like there was a chance if we got really lucky with the ice pop, we may have won. Isn't there like a proverb that goes more is less and less is more? Probably, but I don't know what it has to do with my hair. I will say I do like the characters that do have short hair. Like it depends on the characters, and it really could work out really well for them. Hey yo! Oh my goodness, this Machan has like massive arms. Look how big his arms are. And also, why is he punching a leaf? Like, what did the leaf ever do to you? Oh my goodness, what is going on right there? What is going on here? This hippo training? Giovanni, 60 damage. Well, luckily there's no advantage to it. The leaf catching? Ah, the leaf catching. Well, luckily for us, this is exactly 130 damage. So we can already eliminate the Hitmonchan. Immediate Hitmonchan domination. I think we just won here. Also, why is he playing so many fossils? Why so many fossils? Wait, what kind of strategy was he going for with so many fossils? He had the old amber, and he had the Rampardos thing, but like, why are you playing both of them? That's so weird. The leaf is a reference to a training method. The idea is that you can damage the leaf or deal damage without damaging the leaf is proof of expert control and understanding of martial arts. Oh, you know, I think I remember hearing about that. What anime was that from? It was in a story. I think it had like a swordsman. Oh, that's what it was. It was One Piece. That was the one. Yeah, it was One Piece. Like it was the fight between Zoro and the Baroque Works guy. Yeah, the Mr. What's his name? I forget his name. Oh yeah, it was the guy that ate the dice fruit. And it was basically Zoro like having like a flashback where he's like, where his master is like, a swordsman who can cut nothing is a swordsman who can cut everything. Let's see, that might be playing Dino Pokemon, though, probably. Yeah, it was from One Piece, I remember. Well, I don't think the proper originated from One Piece, but it was referenced in One Piece. Hajime no Hippo. Is that like what it's called? Interesting. I did not know that was like a very common thing. That or I just forgot about it because of One Piece. Oh, my hand is not looking good. All I have is a chingaling. Oh no. Nani? Rixie, Grateful! Welcome in Raiders! Oh my goodness, so many raids. Welcome in Raiders! How's everybody doing? Give me a second. Nani? Oh! Welcome to the plot, do nothing! How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Anybody new to the stream? I am Aire Astor, bioengineered RPG Vtuber. I am one half of the Vtubers you'll see on this channel. Your model's so cute, very stylish. Thank you. People were actually asked, like the topic of my models, actually came up like today. So yeah, that's why both are here. Oh, you know what? Oh, we're gonna heal her. Let's go. But yeah, welcome! Right now we're doing some Pokemon rank ladder. And so far it's been kinda iffy. Like I have not been getting like really good hands, and I've been having like terrible situations all over. Just watch one season. It can't be that long. What's up season 1 of One Piece? That's right, guys. Did you know that the entirety of One Piece is literally just season 1? I thought that was wild when they announced that. I'm like, wait, that's just like season 1 is finally complete. I'm like, wait, that was season 1? When did that happen? What? Welcome, Rixie Brightful. Thank you so much for the follow, and thank you so much for the raid. Anybody who needs to raid or run, we very much appreciate you dropping by. Make sure to go do your things. If you guys need to get something to eat, need to go to sleep, need to do anything, just make sure to take care of yourselves, all right? And thank you so much for dropping by. But yeah, well, like one of the things we were actually talking about was how the topic of artists showing up into streams and then just blatantly insulting my models. My model being like, oh, your model sucks. I can draw you one better. I'm like, I'll have you know, I absolutely love and adore my model. Also, I lost this game, so I'm just gonna surrender. I absolutely love and adore my model. By the way, for anybody new to the stream and anybody new to like us in general, like this right here is my PNG model back when I used to do PNG. And this is my current model. Isn't she lovely? Isn't it lovely? I absolutely love it. But here's the other thing. Both of these, they are done by the same VTuber mother. Both of which, by the way, but like my VTuber mother never did live 2D ever. Like both of these models that you've seen right here. These are her very first VTuber mothers, or VTuber children. And the fact that she did such a splendid job with the live 2D is actually amazing, especially since she did it last minute. Very, very funny. She actually had a lot of help from our rigger as well, who basically kind of like instructed her on like what parts need to be separated, what things could be done better, etc., etc. And she just followed. She's like, oh, okay, I'll just do this, that. Oh, by the way, as you can see, like some of the changes between like the two models, like my arms are different. Here you go. In in my PNG model, I don't have cybernetic arms. I have robotic arms. But she's like, you know what? You should have cybernetic arms as in contrast to your brother, since my brother also has mechanical arms. And she's like, that would actually make it better. And then like my coat would have like openings to show it off. Are you part robot? I am a bioengineered heart BBC VTuber. By the way, as you can see, we were modified to perfection. Don't you agree? Sorry if I missed anything. I was in an ad. Hope you're having a great stream. Thank you so much for dropping by. Yeah, I was just thanking you. But yeah, I was just talking about our models and like the best way to combat like any artists that are rude about our models. The number one thing to do is literally just glaze your artists. That is the number one thing you can do to combat any artists that show up and basically say, hi, your setup and your models suck. Like, I can make you something even better. And then I'm like, oh yeah? Well, I'll have you know that my VTuber mother did a fantastic job. She is so lovely, and she does it for a price that was absolutely way under the budget. Like, can you do it way under the budget? And they're like, well, I can do it for like this amount. I'm like, not good enough, because she did it for cheaper. You can't beat her. Not like that, but she actually has worked with a lot of our projects before. She's done some artwork for our stories, as well as the cover art for our manga. Those are scammers who say that. I know. Like back when I was like still PNG, they showed up all the time. Like, hi, how are you? Like, blah blah blah, this and that. Oh, by the way, your model looks a little blurry. I'm like, excuse me? Excuse me? I'll have you know, my model looks freaking fantastic, okay? Like, how dare you show up right here, right in my face, and tell me that my model that was lovingly prepared by my beautiful artist totally sucks. Like, that's basically what I did. Well, and I had a lot of fun just telling them off like that. Like, no, you don't understand. Like, my models are absolutely lovely, and they are lovingly prepared by my beautiful VTuber mother. And I basically do that. You know what's the funny thing? They will usually shut up after that. If you don't tell them what they want to hear, they usually just shut up afterwards. That's basically what me and my brother started doing in order to combat some of these things. And guess what? They haven't showed up in a while. Actually, I think about it. I think it's because my brother actually started banning those words, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah. Like, that's just what we were talking about, as well as like talking about like some of the stories that we've written. Like, just having fun, just remembering some of the things from way back when. And I was also talking about how I was like really thinking, like really contemplating about like rewriting some of the stories that I've actually written in the past, because like now with experience, I'm like, I can probably write it like probably 2 to 3 times better than back then. And I kind of do want to do that. Only problem is that life basically gives me no time to do that. I did used to do like writing streams way back when I used to do way back when we first started streaming. I did like 2 chapters of Monster Hunter fanfiction. I missed a lot of things when I went to get something to eat. Nah, babe, you really didn't miss that much. Don't worry about it. Like, basically, I was just recapping a lot of things that we talked about. Oh yeah, I did some Monster Hunter fan fiction streams, and it was a lot of fun. I actually enjoyed those. Problem was though, it was so nobody cared. I'm like, should I keep doing it? I was actually asking my brother. I'm like, do you want to keep doing it? I'm like, yes. Like, and like, it just never happened again. Like, I got caught up. I got caught up on like all sorts of other things. Like, mostly I was like getting really into like the Phoenix Wright, Death and Request, what other games? Oh my god, I played so many games, but like I just got caught up in those kind of things, and I'm like, I want to do those things, but a lot of people don't care. Sounds good. I mean, that can fixes continuity from recent story and build a better narrative. Exactly. I didn't get to say hi to Ritzy. I right play. Oh, okay. Like, I'm sure they appreciate it regardless. Oh wait, what? Oh, it's Donovan. I was actually wondering, like, wait, what is this? Makes a lot of sense. They're using the stage 1 thing. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness, I actually forgot about the photo. Oh no. Oh. Ah. This is such a bad use of this card, but I don't want to have too many cards in my hand. Oh my goodness, I am completely bricked up here. I love that deck, especially they use the evocation. Like, I actually have this deck as well, and I do love it too. Sorry I was lucky for a bit, I didn't see your message. But yeah, how was your stream, by the way, Rexy? Did you have fun? I think you were also playing Pokemon Pocket, weren't you? Bum, bum, bum. Give me a second. There you go. Boy, to be honest, that was a foregone conclusion. As soon as I saw my hand, I'm like, oh no, this can only end badly. It was great, and yes, I was playing Snorlax EX deck. Ooh, I actually enjoy that deck. That deck actually looks really fun. I never actually played it, but like I did want to try that deck. Like at the moment, I was really thinking about making a Kangaskhan deck. However, Pokemon Pocket makes it feel like Mega Kangaskhan does not exist. Oh, my first Mega Kangaskhan. I don't see it anywhere. Like, out of all the cards I got in the pack, I did not get anything from it. Like, it was such a bad pull. I will say this. I did get 2 shiny Espeon EX. Which is really nice because I absolutely love and adore Espeon. Espeon is easily one of my favorite Pokemon in the franchise. So I was super excited when I got it. To do it or not to do it? I think I'm gonna have to do this because my hand doesn't look very good. I think that's fine. I think this is fine. I had a silly idea. Use Donphan EX regular Lucario on the new Mega Minichamp. Ignore the psychic energy since you'll get the buff from Lucario. Oh, keys! Oh my god. Oh, it's Dark. It's Darklings. Hi, Darklings. How's it going? How's it going, Darklings? You're a cutie. No, you're a cutie. Is a good number. Bum, 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 bum. Where was it? Ignore the mini chan. I actually did. I got distracted, so I couldn't read the message. Two-eyed Lex's worst nightmare. No, you know what my brother's worst nightmare is? Is if there was two of my older sisters. Like if there was two of them, I think he would actually have a heart attack. Happy birthday. It's not my birthday, but thank you so much for the consideration. Oh yeah, we were just, the whole topic about my PNG model just came up, so that's why my other model's here. Sabrina! It would be funny to just get a rare candy next turn, but... Also, I think I did not use it. Oh my goodness, guys, it worked! I actually got the rare candy. Oh my goodness, actually good. If I get poisoned, I think I'll be fine. As long as they don't get as long as they don't get the first hit on my Mega Absol, I should be fine. Not only that, but Cyrus is not too important right now. Did you know that Ida has rainbow toenail polish? No, I don't. How would that even work? No, not the keys! Oh my god. How am I supposed to reach it if I'm distracted by keys? Oh, thank you so much for the hydrate. Very much appreciated. Oh my goodness, speaking of jiggling voices. Oh my goodness, he also got a chingling as well. Don't get it. Let's go. Okay, good. Alright, tiggly noise! None of that! Hehehehe. Like the free switch. No, not the jiggly noise! Oh my goodness, they also came up with the same idea. That's fine, I don't have a single item to really use. Let's go, that's the dino. That's fine, we don't really care about what... Oh my goodness, they actually had a Cyrus in hand. Not this time, Batman. Okay, if we can get Hydreigon next turn, then we win. Like, there's two ways we could possibly get Hydreigon. Like, if we pull Professor Research and then draw into it, or if we simply just draw into it, as like the only ways that we could possibly win. Oh my goodness, the prophecy is coming true. No! Oh my goodness, so much for the prophecy. Oh, that's right. Oh my goodness. I forgot about the poison barb. I hate the poison barb so much. Why is every tech playing it? Every deck is playing it right now, and I'm like, why are you playing it? Oh my goodness, there was like so many ways to out that, and I just couldn't draw into it. There's a thing in the meta of like Absol. No. Oh my goodness! Like every single Mega Absol deck I've been playing against has the poison barb. Now I'm sad. Like every single one I've seen has the poison barb, and oh my goodness, it just feels bad whenever you run across it, and it's like, oh my goodness, like if it wasn't for the poison barb, we would have won. And they always seem to have it, like every single time. Very sad, but it is what it is. I think, oh my goodness, it's actually that late? So surprised. I should have been in the stream like an hour ago. That is the new tech in their strategy. It really seems like it. Like, the only thing I don't like about it is that it's like, what do I change in order to add it into it? Like, I already had to get rid of the red card in order to fit the ice pop in. But yeah, that should be about it. Thank you all so very much for joining me today. I actually don't know what's the current state of the stream. Let me see. Yeah, I suppose we can rate someone. Let's see, who is rateable at the moment? Wow, almost nobody here. I don't recognize anybody here for with one pocket. Let's find somebody. Oh, PT is streaming. There's PT. There's Simon. You know what? Let's go right into this person right here. Let's go right. Yeah, let's go right into this person. Oh my goodness, he has a bot in his stream. Alright, let's go right into this film then. Alright. Say it. There's the right message. Good to see you again. Thank you so much for the raid, and I hope we all have a great night. Everybody that lurked, I very much appreciate it. Everybody that chatted, you're all awesome. If you guys want, you can check out the Discord. We're trying to build a community right there as well. We do have a watch along. We're currently doing Beyblade watch along every Wednesday. So if you guys want to drop by, say hi, and watch some Beyblades, that's what we'll be doing. It's our first time watching it too. I'll try to stream tomorrow. I don't know if I will though. Like, tomorrow is actually looking like kind of a busy day, so we might not be able to stream tomorrow. But we will be back on Saturday, and we'll be continuing with Phoenix Wright Spirits of Justice. So if you guys are interested in that, that's what I'll be doing. And then my brother Glux, he's gonna be streaming Master Duel on Sundays. So if you guys want to check that out, that's what he'll be doing. And yeah, thank you all so very much. And I hope you all have a great night. All right? Have a good night. Bye.